Well, welcome, friends. We are descending through 17,000 feet down to 3,100. Let's check our altimeter, 3000. Close enough, according to Betty. Slow to 275. Took off from Jackson, Mississippi 21 minutes ago for this very short flight to Montgomery, Alabama, Danley Field. As if, you'll notice it's also very quiet. ATC stopped working again, so I'm only hearing my replies, but we'll make it work. As if flying and worrying about CTDs and other issues wasn't enough, right when I started this flight, I got a warning from my PC saying that the battery on my mouse was critically low. So this could end up being very interesting if we lose our mouse. That's not a problem which typically threatens you in aviation in real life, but in the sim, that's a game changer. We're 49 miles out at 14,800 feet. We're perfect on our altitude. 275, we'll slow to 270. We'll shallow out our descent rate right now to 2,000 feet per minute. There we go. 2,000 feet per minute, cleared down to 3,100. We're at 14,002, and we're at 270. We're flying the RNAV approach to runway 10, so it's a straight in today, you can see.
Going to 120.55 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Did you see how we didn't, all we heard was the reply?
November, Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey is passing 13,800 feet, descending 3,100 feet.
Slow to 265. Cleared to 3,100. That's the published approach plate's altitude for HIGAP. We're flying the HIGAP transition to the RNAV 10 runway. Runway length 9,000 feet. Airport elevation 221 feet. Approach course 097. We already have that programmed in here on. Whoops. Yeah, 097 on the HDG. So, hopefully that's all right, and everything works out. Hopefully my mouse lasts. We're going to be at 31,000 feet at HIGAP, 2,000 feet at Guytech. See if I can push my luck here and use my mouse. I'm having trouble finding some of these intersections lately. Well, Guytech, there we go. Guytech, 22,000 feet at Guytech, and then our last fix is Covis, right here. 740 feet there. Slow to 260, then 255. I'm skittish about using my mouse because I don't want to lose the battery on short final or something. Okay, we're at the speed limit now at 10,800 feet to 38 miles. We can shallow out our descent rate even more. 1,600 feet per minute. Nice enough day in Montgomery, Alabama today. It's local time in Montgomery is 1:46 p.m. It's 11:46 here in LA. Going to get a big storm here in LA tomorrow. It's slamming Northern California today. Big storm. Well, it's a big storm for us. Weather in Montgomery currently is 75 degrees and partly cloudy, so quite lovely. Winds out of the southeast at 5 miles an hour, 10 miles visibility. So a nice day. I was looking through my old flight logs. I have landed in Alabama before. I think it was at Huntsville. Never in Montgomery, though, to my knowledge. A couple other little quirky bugs that have shown up. You see right here? Let's see if I'll zoom in on it, make it a little bit easier to see. Inertial separator on. That's kind of funny. Because there is no inertial separator on the Longitude, to my knowledge. What are you going to do? Continue slowing, 240. $8,800 feet, 31 miles out. Shallow out our descent rate to 1,400 feet per minute, and let's continue to slow. Looks beautiful. Clouds look good, terrain looks good. That's a middle marker indicator we just got not for us, but it's probably because of we just flew over KSEM, Selma. Just happened to fly over that airport, and we caught its middle marker indicator broadcast or frequency. That's kind of funny. Yeah, it makes me realize, I mean, if I'm using autopilot, I have to be able to use my mouse. Otherwise, we're hand flying our way into Montgomery, which I'll do if that's what it comes to. Set our MFD at 10 on the range. 27 miles out. Shallow out, 1,200 feet per minute. Slow to 210. Should have good weather on the airfield, though. Coming up on Higap. Showing us 3 minutes, 2 seconds from... Actually, it's got us going to Geetek right now. So it's showing us 2 minutes, 56 seconds from Geetek. 12.3 nautical mile final. We're 24 miles out. We're at 6,400 feet. That's fine. Probably about 8 minutes to touchdown. Hopefully my mouse can last 8 more minutes. But if the mouse dies, we're hand flying it, and I'm not going to be able to control any of the... I won't be able to move my viewpoint. I won't be able to adjust anything other than with my flight stick or the keyboard. So hopefully that doesn't happen. 22 miles, 5,800 feet. Shallow out, 1,000. Slow to 200. 22 miles. Not seeing the airport yet. It's out there, though. About our 1 o'clock. 20 miles, 5,400 feet. Keep our speed up just because I'd like to get on the ground sooner rather than later because of our mouse issues. I may fly again today. I might just fly again today to Florida. Maybe stop here in Montgomery for a late lunch since it's almost 2 o'clock. And then shoot off to Florida. I don't know where in Florida. Tallahassee, Jacksonville, somewhere in northern Florida. 18 miles, 4,700 feet. That's fine.
Approach Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey would like to cancel IFR.
Canceling IFR again.
Montgomery approach Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey is type Cessna C701.
So we'll go through this rigmarole,
Echo Mike 4600.
and we'll switch over to
Request flight following.
nearest airport. We'll go to squawk code. At least we don't have to listen to all this nonsense.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Radar contacts. So
Roger Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
we'll contact tower. Nearest airport list. See if we got MGM. There it is.
Tower Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo.
We'll get our landing clearance the old-fashioned way. 15 miles, 4,000 feet. Just fine. Shallow out. 800 feet per minute. Slow to 190.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
14 miles. And we're set at 190. Going kind of fast, but that's intentional. We're going to go, since we're doing this ourselves, I'm going to just go ahead and set our altitude selector at 500. The minimums are 419. Otherwise, we'll stop descending, and we're not going to hear anything in terms of further descent instructions, and I don't want that to happen. We do have an RNAV. It's worked a couple of times post SU6. We'll see if it works here. Although with this weather, we could probably handle it. Let's go ahead and zoom in on our MFD down to 2. That's something I could not do with a keyboard. There's the runway. Boom. Straight in is right. Slow.
Landing gear.
Let's get some flaps out here.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Let's go ahead and
Landing
disable
gear.
the auto throttle. I don't need to hear all that. It's annoying. Speed brakes. We'll slow. Set 160. There we go. Speed brakes are working, doing their job. There they are, you see? It's so green here in Alabama. Okay, we'll retract the barn doors, re-engage the auto throttle, and we'll do a notch of flaps. Go ahead and slow us down even more now to 170. Thought I already set 160. Let's go outside. 9.2 nautical miles out. Gear. Gear's coming down. Good. Back inside. Another notch of flaps. It's kind of pretty. Slow to approach speed. 142. No, sorry, 141. 7.6. And we're at 2,000 feet, descending at 900 feet per minute. Not getting any RNAV help right now. But we got to go full flaps now. Okay. Landing lights on. And depressurize. Passing over Guytech now. A little lower than we need to be, actually. Outer marker indicator. That's what you want to hear.
Cleared to land runway 10 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
All right, well, we're cleared to land. That's good. We can turn off our anti-icing equipment now. Yeah, no help from our nav this time, friends, I'm sorry to say. Full flaps, gears down, lights are on, airplanes depressurized, and we're coming in at our approach speed, appropriate approach speed. Stabilized approach. Three-mile final. Disconnect the auto throttle, and RNAV is now working. Activate EPPR. Might be able to grab RNAV in the last 3 miles. Turn green. Come on, baby.
500.
Or not.
500.
Autopilot. Got white and red on the Vasi, so we're good. Pick up that airspeed a bit. Slipping a little. White and red on the Vasi. Lined up nicely. Approach course is correct. Got a little crosswind from about our 2 o'clock, 5 knots. Got white and whites. Passing over the highway here. Middle marker indicator. Red and white. That's what we want to see. Airspeed's perfect. 142. Air runway 10 confirmed. Kind of planted that, didn't we?
Landing gear.
Whoops, wrong button. Okay, got our spoilers up. Reversers are on. Can't make that turn safely. All right. Well, welcome to Montgomery, Alabama. Local time, 1:57. Here's the turn we'll make.
Approaching runway 0321.
I really ought to label my
Going to 121.7 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
my buttons. I accidentally pushed the landing gear button instead of the spoilers button. Oh well, what are you gonna do, right? Okay. Bring in the barn doors. Hey, the mouse lasted. Back inside. Stop our timer. 35 minutes. Short 187 nautical mile flight from Jackson, Mississippi to Montgomery, Alabama. Bring in those flaps. Bingo. Lights. Landing lights off. Taxi lights on. Pulse lights off. Tail flood off. Zoom in on our MFD. And we'll get... we already got our tuned ground. Parking.
Ground Cessna November 343 Bravo Whiskey taxi to parking.
All right, here we go.
Taxiing to general
Wrap this
aviation
baby up
parking using taxiway
and go
Alpha
charge my
Foxtrot
mouse.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
I'll go charge my mouse. Alpha. We are taxiing onto Alpha. There's a truck or something in the taxiway, but it looks like we're going to make our turn before we get to it. Oh, and we're right on top of our parking space. Fantastic. Oh, and there's another BizJet. Right here. All right, this one I can work with. No long taxis here in Montgomery. All right, here we go. Gonna make a U-E, and then we're gonna park, and then we're gonna be done with this very pleasant short flight from Jackson, Mississippi to Montgomery. Guess we could have flown to Birmingham. We're probably gonna take out this forklift. But that's his problem. Shouldn't be parked there. Yeah, we are gonna take out the forklift. Slice through it just like a piece of butter. Our taxi light off while our mouse is still working. There's our guy. I'm glad the mouse survived. Wants us going right a little bit. Nice. We actually nailed the parking on that one. Didn't have to gun it in the last second. Okay, kill that right engine. There goes our annoying alarms. Oh, by the way, I looked on the boards, and everybody's having that problem. It's not just me. With the alarms that you can't disable or acknowledge, and inappropriate ITT temperature warnings, and all sorts of nonsense. But it's all right. We'll deal with that. It'll get fixed eventually, I imagine. But it's just I'm just glad I can fly and have a stable, pleasant flight. Okay, lights. Anti-collisions are off, taxis off, recognition lights off, and we'll go ahead and kill that left engine now. Make sure our pitot-static's off. Kill the left engine, and then we'll drop to the logbook screen where I won't get credit for a landing. KJAN, KMGM, 33 minutes, 10 seconds. Got credit for the takeoff, but no credit for the landing. Another minor annoyance. Anyway, I hope I'll see you guys later today for another flight out of Alabama down to Florida as we continue this 50-state tour. I hope everybody's doing okay. Sunday, nice day out, nice and cool out. Backyard right now, 68 degrees. I'm going to do some planting in my vegetable garden today for our winter crop. But after that, I'll come back in here and get back in the air. I hope everybody's having a good day. Take care.